Hello everybody, I'm back. Today is another random stream plan. I have some stuff to look into and figure out what I want to do with it. I also will be getting some food later, but I haven't eaten in quite a few hours, so I am going to eat some bread first. I'm gonna try to not eat too much. Let me adjust the camera because I feel like it's not really where it should be. This is not crafting stuff. Last week I made some whatchamacallit? I made a start of a crochet project, or a whatchamacallit? A sock knitting project. I have since then decided I do not like knitting socks because it's very annoying. So I'm gonna try to crochet it. Vaguely the same idea. Just trying out some stuff because I can. But otherwise I might start that up today, but I might not. But first some snacking. And some figuring out of projects. Then some other figuring out of projects. Did I tell you I have ADD? I have concentration issues and I tend to get distracted easily. I have medication for it, but that doesn't really work. But on the other hand, at least I get shit done. I'm also gonna listen to some other stuff. Let's listen to our actual music. Ooh, that's much more laid back than I am. Cozy. Today I have exercised for the first time in quite some time. Because I decided fuck housekeeping. I don't really care. I have a theme in my cards, a week schedule that I should hold myself to. And that means I have to clean the house on Monday, like vacuum and tidying up and cleaning the toilet, and I just don't care. I just don't feel like doing it. It's always a relief when it's been done, but I always keep postponing it, and it always bothers me, so I never really enjoy it. So I'm actually fine with it not being done every week. I do have some help, but that's a new one. And that's not a help with the housekeeping, that's just a help with getting a bit more organized. So maybe I'll ask her to find me somebody to help with the housekeeping. It will probably be volunteer work, because there's not an official program to help people with their housekeeping. It's just to take it over if you can do it yourself. And I just need somebody to come over, drink some coffee with, and do the cleaning up together. Just so I don't have to do it by myself. Oh, one snack done. Okay, one more. With the other one. I bought the salads because of this one. I was bringing around my newspapers and I was hankering all of a sudden for some shrimp salad. And then the other ones were discounted, so I brought them too. And I still need to eat them. Otherwise I'm gonna have to throw them out. I have no idea how to deal with the light being so bright. I think we just have to deal with it. Or I might need to just remove the mats, because the mats make the background a bit more dark. That's what a camera probably corrects to. Today has been a decent day. Yesterday has been an okay day. I'm still every so often very stressed out. For no reason. But today has been good. I just did whatever I felt like was an okay thing to do. Which was exercising. Even though I do have a lot more newspapers to bring around. But I can always do them later. After tomorrow, I have not that much time tomorrow, but a little. I'm glad. The microphone filters out most of the chewing noises. I have a lot of things I might be doing in the living room. But there's nothing actually needs to get done because we are going to move between now and a couple of years. Some things are kind of useless. I'm thinking of making a cat tower, and I'm thinking of making a perfectly fitting shoe cabinet, but that's not useful at all, because in a new house it will probably not fit. On the other hand, it will organize my living space for now, and you never know how long you're going to stay here. But it's most likely... Well, we are getting very antsy, because we both don't like insecurity. So to be honest, we are actually actively looking for a new living space at the moment. Somewhat. Alright. Done. That should be enough for now. I didn't get any water. I might get a glass of water. You know what? I'm going to get myself a glass of water. I'm going to bring this back there. Came from all the other ones. Gonna say. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got my glass of water. I also have a cat. Hello, cat. There you are. Who is apparently trying to just get comfortable on my lap. That's not supposed to happen, sweetheart. I like you a lot. But isn't it dinner time for you yet? No, like 25 minutes. Sweetheart? No. You're the cutest little kitty button I ever did see. But you are going to GTFO. No? Oh! My friend. Once he gets settled, he just does not want to. My little kitty friend. How about no? No. No. You didn't want your chair. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Sniff, sniff. He's so sweet. He's so black. So beautiful. Black and beautiful. You can have my chair for now. I actually need the box way up. Get that in. What's on? Stuff in there I need. Sorry about that, sweetheart. What a mess. Alright, removing stuff makes sense. You figure out how you want to be. You can sit on the floor. You're probably gonna sit on my chair, aren't you? Alright. Let's tidy up quick. I don't think I need these things anymore. I put the thing in there. Other way around. Yeah, there's 2 of each. Hey Luna, how are you doing? Come on, get back there. Doesn't want to. Ah, there you go. Much better. Right, I will put this thing away. Put it somewhere else at some point. Paper in the paper recycling basket. No, that's not for you, sweetheart. That's my lunch. I want to do this one. Everything goes to the side. I have other projects to work on today. Like I said, we are probably moving at some point. Don't know what kind of stuff comes out of here. I did look in it briefly. Well, you know what? No, there's stuff that comes out of it on the desk. I did look at it briefly, but I couldn't really decide what exactly I wanted to do with it. So it might be moving, so it behooves me to actually get rid of a lot of stuff. So, today we went to the storage box and we brought some old paperwork there that I was probably not gonna be getting around to anytime soon. And I brought all this stuff back and I need to figure out what I want to do with it. Ah, yes. Started the process for hormone therapy. Public health care. There's waiting, and after that, around 2 months of psychological follow-up. Nice! Well done! It takes a long time, but it's something that I feel is very important, but can also wait a little while. You've been waiting for your entire life. Things like mental health medication. It's also it's something that should be done sooner, but I'm glad there's a possibility, and I'm glad that it has started, because then you can keep going. Alright, the other cat has arrived too. I don't know what this is. Somebody did this? I didn't make it. It is a little piece of knitted fabric. I don't know whose it is. Also losing quite a few threads. Let's see if we can catch them before they actually go. They might have just escaped from the safety pin. This one and I think this one. Hey kitties, are you gonna fight over one chair? I'm very sorry. Well, one cat left. Alright, those are probably all the stitches that I can still save. Can I still... Kitty, what are you doing in the box? Alright. Is there any personal information? No. You're gonna see it upside down, but I have the box that I just showed you. And the moment you put a box somewhere, there's a cat in there. I have stuff to take out of there, kitty butt. Now you've gotten very comfortable in there now. But I have stuff to take out of there. This is not all the stuff. I didn't want to take all the stuff out of there right away, but the cat has decided that it is his basket now. You can sit in the other one, sweetheart. That's also. Come on. You can sit in the other one. The other one doesn't have any plastic baskets in there. Yeah. The moment you put a box somewhere, especially if it's a box filled with pieces of fabric, there is a cat in there. But I'm gonna kick him out soon. I'm mostly just gonna put all the things that I need to use. I have no idea what this is. What is this? Oh, it's a thing I made for the kitty. Is it a thing? Looks like it. What the hell? I don't remember. Yes, kitty butt. Why are you in the box? Alright. I'm gonna sit down. This is a box with pieces of fabric. I have this thing, which is fake faux leather, which is nice stuff, but I don't have any specific plan for it. I do have some leather projects I can work with, but I think I'm just gonna keep the big pieces and throw away the small, because it's a shame though. Such nice fabric. It's from a coat that I used to wear, but most of it just got torn to shreds. Well, torn to shreds as in the top layer. Yeah, you kinda can see it here. The top layer started. Oh, is all this bad? Oh dear, I might need to go. No. Oh, yes. Surprising. Some pieces just were. Yeah, I think it's all gonna go. Alright, too bad, so sad. If it gets. Yeah. It might not be supposed to bend that way. It might have been a problem, but it just falls apart. Alright, I'm gonna get myself a bit bigger garbage bag, because it might actually be a lot. It might be a lot. I would actually like the stuff from the box you are currently in, sweetheart. Oh well. We'll get around to it. Let me get a little. Alright, I'm back. Hello, cat friends. What are you being annoying about? Alright, let's get that plastic or faux leather out of here. It's not gonna work. It just doesn't hold together at all. There's a lot of crap here. What did you find? Did you steal my food? No, you didn't. Alright. Yeah, it's all... I can work with it. Even if this is what it's supposed to be, I cannot work with it. Don't think anybody else can, so... It's gonna go. Too bad, so sad. Check if there's nothing stuck in between there. It was a very long coat. Bye bye coat. Remember, brain, this is what happened with this specific coat. Yes? Alright, just in case you remember the code at some point, this is what happened. Right, this seems like another piece of faux leather, which also seems to have... Yeah, that's also having issues. What is this, actually? That seems like an actual bought piece of fabric. It's a very bendy... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, how about no? Nothing weird stuck in between? No? Alright. That is out of here. That is... Look at that. It just sticks to... That is disgusting. It has not been sitting in warm temperatures. This is just what it does over a few years. I had that coat for quite some time, so it has been sitting in storage. But storage is climate controlled, temperature regulated. So, of all the places I could have kept it, storage was probably the safest place. No UV light, no high or low temperatures, perfectly thingy, moisturized and not dry, not too dry, not too wet. To prevent mold and stuff. Our storage is quite good like that. But apparently, I don't know how long I've had the fabric, but the coat I probably did have quite some time. I worn it quite a lot before it fell apart. Alright, plastic baggie for storing or throwing away crap. I want to clean up this place because it's gonna get stuck. I'm gonna get a little bit of water on this piece of paper. Alright. Where those black pieces from here away. Yeah! Kitty is out of the box. Nice. You're gonna go to your favorite little place? Is it stuck? No, it's actually just paint. Alright. All kind of little black leftover bits. Alright, much better. Just a few to the side. There we go. Alright. Dry again. I clean my hands. They're good too. Alright. That is clean. There we go. I do have some leftover bits of fabric here that I might want to throw away as well. From the previous one. I hate throwing away this kind of fabric though. I like the stuff. This is a big piece, so that's fine. Oh, so many pieces though. But I might need some for a little project. Alright. Since they're the same color, that's fine. Let's keep them. Alright, there we go. This is the inside. Oh no, not more. More bits. More bits that need throwing away. These don't crumble again like the other ones did. Oh, they have a little bit. Nope. Nope. And more nope. Alright. This was the coat's inside. I'm not going to remake the coat. Sometimes I'm thinking of doing those kind of things, but I'm not good. As a long as coat, I'll buy a new one. There's a bit of crap in here. Not actual crap, just oops, things. I'm gonna throw away the little pieces. Oh, more bits that need throwing away. There you go. I'm probably gonna keep the bigger parts. Although I might as well just throw them out. They're just little. They're tailored in a certain way. Alright, fine. That's gonna go as well. Usually more keeping stuff, but I have too much stuff. I think this has been a project. All the black pieces. Sometimes things go in there that are actually not that clean. I have lived in much more disgusting houses than I do now. Especially, like I said, storage is very clean and very nice, but all the places I used to live were moldy, and my mom used to smoke in the house. So either mold or smoke or any of the two could be in there, and they were also not that clean. Come on, I don't want to get another piece of white rag. I might have to. Oh, well, the few little bits that are left can go. There we go. Alright, what is this? What is this little project that I have here? These are just little square pieces. What's the point, my dear? They're nice little... They're a nice color. And a nice little 30 cotton fabrics, so I should have a place for them here. Actually, I have no idea why these things are in storage. It's just fabric. I should just put them where all the other fabrics are. Don't know what I was planning to do with this, but it's obviously a little project that got out of hand, and I don't remember what it was from, so it's gonna go. Right, this is just gonna go in the fabric basket. So this is probably actual silk. At least it feels somewhat like silk, although not really. Let's more just fabrics, or just little pieces of fabric that I've saved for some reason or another. Probably because I thought they were neat. I also still think this stuff is neat, but it might not need to be saved. Not, at least not all of it. Don't know what this fabric is. I do know it is too small to do anything with. So Ladybird, what you doing? What you doing, my man? Oh, another piece. What's up? Just a sec. Alright, I'm back. My boyfriend came to let me taste his beer. Because he had gotten a beer that was called Ruby. He thought it was some kind of amber colored beer, but apparently it was a fruit infused beer. So he didn't like it, so he gave it to me. This is one. And it's actually quite light in flavor. There we go. He actually drank quite a bit. Oh well, he had another bottle. Well. Cat, what you doing? The other cat jumped in the box. What you trying to do, sweetheart? You're trying to smell the thing that's in there, or trying to get comfortable? I think you're trying to get comfortable, but there's a plastic bag in there. You want to see the other cat? We can do cat. Just a sec. That's a cat butt. Come on, camera. You can do better than that. Cat. Mostly cat. Come on, sweetheart. Okay, there we go. Cat is in the box. Upside down cat, sorry about that. I don't feel like having to organize the camera to actually see the cat properly. Yes. You're on camera, sweetheart. Show us your pretty face. Why are you in the box that I'm trying to clear out? Why? 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 No, time to leave. Alright, it is time to leave the box. Now we go back to boring sorting vision. Let me see if I get the camera back to where it was. Something like that. You want the other box? Jesus Christ, Cap. This is supposed to be a tidying up stream, not a cat babysitting stream. You can have the other box. No, don't put your head through. I will wait for you. There we go. You can have it. That's the other box. Alright. Now I need to get rid of this box because I need to space this one. Alright, in the meantime, I've decided on a thing to use this for. I think there are some fabric recycling places near me, and I think I'm gonna put this one that way, and maybe some. Yeah, I'm never gonna use it. Cat's got feet. Food. Yes. All right, you found the exit. Just a sec. This is a bit of a chaotic stream. All right, here we go. Alright. The other cat has had blah blah sentence. The other cat had settled in his favorite spot. So he didn't want to leave, and he didn't really believe that there was actual food. So I had to tell him properly. Let's see. Probably leftover bits from that piece of fabric though. Alright. Let's put you to the side. Let's see, I want to keep this one because it looks like something I might be able to make something with. I don't know what to do with this. I'll figure it out later. I think I'm just gonna throw this out. Seems like a bit of edge bending thing from a of stuff. Same here. Looks like cheesecloth. I don't think I can use it for anything. I don't think anybody else can use it. This is one of my favorite pieces of fabric, and I don't know why. But I'm not going to throw it out. I am going to put it to the side because I think this is easier to sort first. Oh, this is going to put on the recycle pile. Alright, this is apparently also some kind of cheesecloth, like fabric. Oh well, that's probably gonna go with the other stuff. Also one of my favorite pieces of fabric. I should have a box for these kind of things. Do I have a way to get there? Oh dear, the room is starting to fill up. I'm getting annoying. Alright. Let me make a little bit more. You do love my little cat. Yes, I do love you, but you are in my room. I need to get somewhere else. I got something to step on to actually get my boxes of storage instead of just throwing it back. That's why I made a storage box. Let's see, what else? What do I have? Alright, 1, 2, there we go. 2. That's mostly the big fabric, so really fine to leave it at that. Yes, the one. Oh, actually, the other one. Well, I'll do that one. In there. Yeah. Do that later. Alright, because I actually have a box where I put mostly sturdy cotton fabrics in. So I don't know why it's anywhere else. But we have more places to keep all of this stuff. And now it can go in one spot. With all the weirdest black stuff. Alright. Couple of fabric in there as well. This is mostly shiny. Alright. I have cut up quite a few pants, so this is also going to go in there, although I might need to reorganize it. Just so some of the fabrics are actually visible from the front. Kitty, why do you steal my spot? Why do you steal the place I want to be? Alright, or from the side, that's fine too. And we have tore some pants to bits. At some point, this one seems similar. I think it actually just fell apart, and that's why it's in here. That's what usually happens. It makes holes in the knees or holes in the butt. And then the rest of it isn't really useful. I usually cut up the knees, or at least if some clothes are, if pants are a bit damaged, I usually use them for work, like in gardening and stuff. But it might have been too damaged. I'll do this. Oh, I got food. Just a sec. I have gotten food. Mute. Mute. Alright, I got myself dinner. It is pasta with something. We made pepper sauce yesterday, but we had too much. So I'm gonna close the door though. Oh, if I can actually lock the door. Alright. Cat, sweetheart. My dear, dear, dear sweetheart. Where do you want to sit? I'm fine with you sitting anywhere. The places that I need to work. And if you sit here or there. Oh yeah. Oh well. Alright. It doesn't really know. Yeah, that's fine. You can sit there. Alright. Does the fabric thing want thingies? Wow. Alright. I can eat Tiba. I can type. Alright. Let me look at something first, and yeah, they do want textiles. Cat, what are you trying to do? I'm gonna eat dinner. I'm tired. Alright. We want to get into that box. It's so noisy. Alright. Dinner time. I might put the inside fabric in a bag for because if they can actually recycle fabrics, it might be better off there. I usually prefer to recycle stuff. Ooh, spicy. dinner. Let me look at whatever needs to get done. No little pieces of fabric. All right. Yeah, but how small is small though? Ah, well, might not be recyclable. That's a shame. Alright, I'm gonna put a headphone. Feel free to get. You do need to have something to listen to while I eat. I can actually donate socks. Huh, interesting. Not useful for me, but this is good food. Should I just make a cat stream? I don't know how, because I would need to put up a camera somewhere. In the living room. Although they like joining me, but there's no space for a proper cat seat in this room. Alright, these are all small pieces, but I'm just gonna put them together. This might be an overseas previously. I don't know why there are so many small bits. Let's just put them all together. I like jeans fabric. I don't know why there's stains there. These have all been worn, so. Alright. And I like camouflage style stuff. Don't have that much anymore because I can't be bothered. I usually wear jeans or black pants. Another piece of these things. Alright. Oh, these were the pockets. What did you put in the salad? Tastes like mint. This one has been worn quite a lot. Alright, more fabrics. I don't know what I was planning to do with this. A little baggy. What did I do with this? Oh, this is where it's from. Is it? Or is it something I made? No, this is something I made somehow. This is also a nice fabric. Don't know why I have it. But it's not completely cotton though. I don't know if this is cotton, but I'm just gonna put it in there anyway. Just to the side. This one as well. Alright. Can see most of it from the side, so that's fine. I think this is the thing I made for the cat because he had quite an operation at some point. I think it's supposed to be underpants. Yeah, that looks kind of like it. he had to it was quite a lot of work, but I think it's not useful anymore. The operation was, I feel like I'm getting distracted. The operation was, which one is for male cats, spayed or neutered? At least the ones that's for male cat. I think neutered. But one of his two balls was not down. It was somewhere in the stomach cavity where they start out, so it was where it came from. But it was not easy to reach, so it was a bit heavier operation than usually getting a cat spayed or neutered. You get neutered? I don't know. The one. Not as bad as it could have been. It wasn't as heavy as getting a girl cat spayed or neutered, but it was fairly heavy, and they gave him a little suit to wear so he wouldn't lick his wounds because he had a decent amount of stitches. But the shirt they gave him to wear was too big, and a little kitty suit where he could actually still get to his genitals and get the tail out, but not get to the wound, which was a little higher up. But the thing they gave him was too big, so he could actually get to his stitches. So we've been looking at that for a little while, and then I went back, and then they gave him a smaller one, and that was too small, so he kept falling over, and he couldn't really move properly. But they gave it to me, so I cut it open. I don't know why I made this one exactly. It is exactly to the measurements of the thing, but so this was the front part where he was not allowed to reach. And that was the back part over his back, and then his tail came out here. It's hard to see. It's easy to see for me. Still come out of here, and then those two attached with little snappy things. But yeah. I don't know why I made this one. I think I made something either medium in between, or because I cut open the smaller one a bit too much, so I decided to remake it. Eventually he got better with the bit snipped open and a head cone, which he managed to use the plastic edge of to scratch open his wounds, because he almost could reach his stitches. Which I had to tape up with this fabric. Then it was finally well, but also gross, because he kept rubbing the fabric against the wound. So I had to clean it a lot, but by then the wound had mostly healed. So I had to put honey ointment on it a couple of times a day. And eventually it got better. So apparently I made something. I think this is the precursor. I measured it or something. I don't remember. But he has been fixed. I have saved a little skirt, but he has probably grown out of it, so this one can go. Also gonna throw some other stuff out, I think, that I put to the side to donate. But I do want to keep this fabric. I don't think I need this anymore. No idea what I wanted to do. I stitched two sides together. Must have been a reason. I probably for the little skirt. I am having trouble throwing that out actually. I might keep it with the other stuff. This one and this one can go. Alright. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep eating because I need to keep eating. Ooh. Shouldn't have eaten those sandwiches. My boyfriend can cook a lot faster than I can, so I'm always expecting it to take hours. And he usually just doesn't. I am full. I'm full actually. No, I am full. I am very sorry. Put it back in the pan. I'll eat this. Otherwise, I am full. I'm gonna watch something else for a quick sec. Sorry about the eating noises. I'm having trouble because I'm starting to get full. Alright. But let's eat the veggies. They always have a place. Building a shed 8Z. It's too long. I know what the weird taste is. It's pre-made lemon juice. Alright. Jesus, that's a long ass video. Oh, maybe that's all the videos in one. Alright. I am too full of food. Yep. Much better. For Twitch, also for because I'd probably been able to put it in the YouTube description, but audio is what's it called? Chillhop music on YouTube. I don't know if I have a place to whatchamacallit, to refer to them. But that's what it is. Alright, am I gonna keep these little pieces of fabric? I'm never gonna do anything with them. Don't really care about the very small one, but I do like this one. I don't know what it is. So it's a bit of woven fabric-ish. I don't know why. I want to keep it. Just like the other little bits. So you can find a little hole for them. The other ones can go. Leftover bits can go. These things can go. I'm also going to put my plate back in the kitchen. So I will be right back. I do have to figure out what to do with the cat, because he is actually in the box that I'm trying to empty out. Thankfully, I do have a lot more stuff. So I might as well just empty out another box. Alright, let's go. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Gave the leftover food to my boyfriend. He was fine. Got myself a toothpick. Because I always have some stuff stuck in my teeth at some point. But unfortunately the cat is now on the thing I wanted to organize. So I'm gonna throw some stuff away. And then I'm going to do the other stuff and organize another thing. Let's throw these ones away. Plastic bag. I'm trying to actually throw, but I'm not good at it. These ones I'm gonna keep for now. I'm gonna put these ones back in the box they came from because I will sort them later. That can have them for now. There you go, kitty. You can have them. Yes. You don't appreciate that. Alright, let's sort this thing. This is because I looked at it before. Ooh. Oh, unfortunately, whoop, I am very much too full of food. So moving is a bit of a pain. Just to the side. Alright, this is a few little projects. One of them is this. This is an old bed sheet that has been used so much that it has been torn in a couple of places. Let's see if I can find one. I feel like the camera is not really properly angled the way it should be. I feel like it's been tilted a bit backward. Might be a bit of a weird angle. Oh well, this is what you're getting. Back a little bit. Fine. To get my pajama shirt. That's fine. And there should be some other things in here as well. Because the general idea was, I believe, no, where did it go? I thought I had all of them. This. There you are. Now I'll put them to the side. Alright. This might not be a long stream. It might just fall over. But anyway, all of these are these are pillowcases. All of these are too worn down to actually still function. I think most of them are broken in a few pieces, and all of them have been so used up that they cannot work. It's not moths, it's just, would you look at that? Just usage. I'm surprised it has, well, there shouldn't be moths in here because there's nothing in here. I'm surprised it lasted as long. Surprised I didn't put it on and it has just shredded. I am going to make part of it into fabrics. I might try to figure out what pieces of this are still savable and turn them actually into pillowcases, because I am running out of pillowcases. The ones that are on there now are also going to fall apart. Cheers. But I will first tear this one to shreds, so I'm hoping the noise from tearing sheets is not something you dislike too much. I will just... Yeah. I was hoping to find the part where it has actually broken, but that's kind of hard. My small desk. I think it was somewhere, yeah, here. It has torn here, but the fabric around it is also so thin that it was gonna break anyway. This side there's also holes in it. So I'm just gonna, oh, there it goes. So you can see it's actually just done, because it just tears any which ways. Sure. I do want to remember what the top side is. Oh well, I'll figure it out once we get down. Nice ASMR noises. I hope. I don't know. The bits that are very thin I can actually use for what you call it? In the house for little fabric rags like these ones. I can use them until they're actually, like this one, are actually mostly done, and then they can always be thrown out. After that. Alright, the corners are also a bit iffy. Apparently. No, radio's still there. I thought it had, but it hasn't. I have so many tiny projects that it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. Well, not to keep track of everything, just to not get overwhelmed. There's so many things I want to do. So many teeny tiny projects I want to do. Stuff like this. I can't keep buying pillowcases, but they always break down again. I don't know why, so I might as well make my own, because they're fairly easy to make. They're just the basic shape. On the other hand, it will take some time, and I don't really have much time, even though I am unemployed. So you'd think I'd have time, but somehow I've been doing stuff all day and not even vaguely done. I don't think one is ever done with everything, so I just wish to be done with most things, just so I can actually relax some more. Alright, all the wires to the side. This is one piece, which is good. The other piece needs its edges taken off, because I don't need those. And yes, I don't remember what the top side is, but I might take off most of the edges, because I feel like it's very thin on the other side. All sides. It could be thinnest on in the middle. Why do people are lying? But they're not. And yes, I've done this for a few. So I would recycle them for at least these rags and stuff. And it actually works quite well. You'd think it not be worth it. Actually, it's quite nice. And if it's sewn correctly, I can quickly tear it to shreds. Unfortunately, it will always leave a lot of rings and pieces of yarn, so that's always a thing to do later. It is clean. Wash them before rings with them. That's it. Alright. This can almost go. If I want to make pillowcases out of them, I might keep the little wires. So I might just cut these off somewhere. I think they're only on one side, so once we have a few, I might, yeah, I'm gonna put them all in a row. 1, 2, 3, just 3. All right. Don't know if I can reuse them, but if I'm planning to use some stuff, I might as well just try to keep it. One to the side. Where did I put the thingies? Where did it go? Don't want too much yarn lying around in the house because the cats could accidentally eat it. Oh well. I think it's fine. This is all bullshit. I might keep the ones for the pillowcases as well. Probably gonna have to throw these things out in a couple of years. But that's what you get. You have too many hobbies like me. You try to fix stuff and then you figure out that it's not gonna happen. I have a lot more projects than these. At least I should have. I know I did keep quite a few. I am somebody who saves a lot of things, but I'm not as bad as my parents. Not as bad as my mom used to be, and my dad currently still is. They just don't throw stuff. Well, they have a lot more trouble throwing stuff away. One of the reasons I wanted to stream these kind of things is to actually get stuff done, and that seems to work. Although I can actually get stuff done without streaming, I actually kind of like it for crafting and tidying up all of these kind of weird projects. Alright, this can go. Where's my garbage baggie? Here's my garbage baggie. Stuff goes in the garbage baggie. Now the big question is any of this usable for pillowcases or is it just gonna be a pain? This does feel sturdy. I know there's part of it that isn't. This feels a bit more thin. This is very thin. I think it's just the top part of it that is actually very thin. Yes. Up to where though? You grab blanket and apparently the top part gets the most wear and tear somehow. I don't know. This feels very thin on one side, one specific side, so see where that ends up. This feels sturdy, this feels thin. This feels sturdy. This also feels sturdy-ish. This feels thin. Alright. Somewhere around here. I don't want to cut off too little because if I make it into pillowcases, they will start falling apart right away. I also don't want to cut off too much so that I can make it into anything. So let's see how long pillowcases need to be. Or like this. Well, pillowcases need to be twice that long. So put it like this. Desk is too small. My parents-in-law helped me get this room into order, and we were doing it on the cheap as much as possible, and our basic sizes of multiplex plate is 21, 1 meter and 20 centimeters. So the figure, if we just let that be cut into through the middle, then a desk of 60 centimeters deep is deep enough. But it is not. This small is just too small. Or not even for these kind of things. Also for things like organizing paperwork next to a PC or something. Are you getting comfortable on the plastic bag? You are a crazy kid, you know that. Alright, let's fold this one double. Yeah, that's gonna be too close. I think. Because it needs a bit more on this edge. So I'll just cut it wherever I feel. It's gonna matter. This feels thin, this feels not that big either. Somewhere here. Maybe a little further even. It's not that thick fabric anyway, but I don't want it to fall apart right? So this feels thin as well. I might tear off another strip. This also feels too thin. Alright, let's tear off another piece. In about the size that I can make something out of. Alright. All the loose wires need to get out. No problem to have them in the... if I do this. Alright. This is the part that might be useful, although it is starting to get quite small. There you go. And these are going to be torn into little shreds for cleaning and lighting purposes. There we go. Should just cut through the middle, but fine. I'm going to get 5 of them now. I get 5 there. 4.5. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, pieces of fabric. This one will be torn into bits as well. This is the short side. I will make one cut on the short side and then tear it to little pieces. I will put it nicely halfway, because otherwise it will bother me having all kinds of different sizes. Although the rags are all kinds of different sizes anyway. Alright. This fabric is also very thin. I can actually feel it. Well, not falling apart, because otherwise I couldn't be making rags from it. But I can actually feel it being not thick enough to last for that long. Today I have exercised. I felt like I might need it at some point. And I didn't want to do the housekeeping, like I said. And I didn't want to do my newspapers, so that's what you get. Let's see, do I want to do it through the middle again, or do we want a few bigger ones? I think a few bigger ones might be fine. This one is the same. These are even thinner. I might make them into little small ones. Itchy nose. And cheers. This is always a bit more work than I think it is. I'm hoping I can actually sleep tonight. I have gotten some sleep medication just in case. And it's something that you actually need to not drive for like 16 hours after taking it. I might have already told you about it. It's not for daily usage. It is specifically for if I haven't been able to sleep in like a couple of days or barely been able to sleep like 4 hours a night or something. Just to get one hell of a good night sleep in. Which sounds great, to be honest. And it sounds quite nice, but I'm also kind of worried because it is fairly sturdy sleep medication. And that makes me nervous. In all kinds of ways, but also specifically, I have to actually wake up my boyfriend tomorrow morning. So if I take this medication during weekdays, will I be able to wake up in time to actually wake him up? So I'm probably gonna take it for the first time in the weekend. Last weekend was a good contender because I barely had slept. But I've been walking. I felt very tired on Friday, and then Friday to Saturday I couldn't sleep because I had to get up early on Saturday. What are you doing, kitty butt? Why are you making so much noise? To get up early on Saturday, and I was somewhat nervous because I am not good at getting up early, especially if I'm so tired. Right, let's get all the leftover wire. Let's make one pile with all the pieces of fabric. They're probably gonna go in the laundry first thing, then all the little wires, all the little yarn pieces will stay. Alright. But the reason I had to get up early on Saturday was that I was gonna walk through the woods with some friends. So, and the rest of the day I had taken a couple of hours to deliver quite a lot of my big newspaper around, which was nice. And I had been in the rain, so I got home and took a hot shower, had a meal, and pretty much fell asleep right away. And also had some booze near the bed. No, actually, I think I just kept sleeping. I don't know, I don't remember, but at least there was no need for sleep medication. And I was thinking of taking it yesterday, but pretty much the same thing happened yesterday. So I didn't need it, and it is some kind of sleep medication that is only needed when you should only take when you really need it. So I felt like I shouldn't take it. Although my not the psychiatrist, but the other guy I talked to said it's fine to at least try it for 2 days in a row, then you know how it feels, and you know when you can and can't use it. You know how you feel when using it. Because it's just quite weird to do that. Just takes a bit of getting used to. Kind of like the first time you get drunk. And you don't know what to expect. Because you've never been drunk. And at some point you know what to expect. You know what your body does. You know what your brain does. Well, yeah, kind of. It's probably pretty much the same. So, he said it was fine to just try it. But I didn't feel like trying it because I could sleep. But I do feel like I should try it at some point because if I only try at the moment I'm feeling horrendous, I'm kind of scared to use it. And I wanted to try the first time with a very, very low dose. My recommended dose is half a tablet, and I was gonna try at most a quarter of a tablet. So but I do have stuff tomorrow. I also need to get out of bed in decent times. I still need to finish my newspaper round. Somebody else got me another newspaper round thing. But it's only in April, but that should be quite nice to get done. I like being outside and delivering newspapers. And it earns a little bit of money sometimes, although it's mostly for exercise purposes. And because people in my neighborhood like getting the newspapers. During COVID and I think before, uh, newspaper delivery had been a bit of an issue, and especially after COVID, it has been. Well, paid newspapers are okay, but non-paid newspapers are not really properly delivered. And once I had my first newspaper round, I heard that. Actually, the first time I did it, somebody came up to me. Apparently, it pays shitty. I know it pays shitty, but it doesn't matter for me because I get um, I get fucked over by my welfare anyway. So the more I earn, the less money they give me, which is in a way fine. There are reasons for it. I'm not supposed to earn more than minimum wage while having welfare. So whenever I earn money, it gets compensated. Welfare gets compensated up to a percentage of minimum wage. Minimum wage. That's the word. And it makes sense, but it makes it not worth it to work, because most jobs I can work are minimum wage. So, hello, Kitty. I heard a door. Yeah, your brother has found a box with stuff. All the loose threads are gonna get taken out because they are a pain. I might actually just put them in a thing because they were clean when I put them away. These are bigger. Let's take the small ones first. Small. And these are all bigger. What you doing, Kitty? I heard a kitty. There you are. Oh, you're cold. Did you go outside? I think the kitty went outside. Kitty's curious as to what I'm doing. Makes sense. Yeah, you're curious, kitty, aren't you? All the loose threads on the sides are gonna be somewhere else. Are you gonna try to sit in the other box? Thankfully, I have 3 boxes of stuff to take care of, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, another one. The bigger they are, the less work it is for me. So that's why I kept some of them big. I can always cut them into 2 pieces again. Alright. I think this is going to be the last thing I do today, these pieces of fabric, and then I'm going to try to set up the start of the thing I was working on last week, the idea of making a sock, I think. Like I said, I don't want to knit it. Because I tried knitting and it annoys me. And one of the reasons I have hobbies like that is because I enjoy the activity itself, not just because the things I can actually make with it. So if the knitting annoys me and is not comfortable, I have gotten quite a lot done. Enough that it should be getting better. I shall show you in a bit. The start is kind of clumsy because you have nothing to guide, no distance of work to guide the rest of your work, but I have gotten far enough. I feel like it should be getting better. It doesn't, so I'm done. I am done with learning to knit socks. I don't like it. I have tried with 3 needles in the work, and I've tried with 4 needles in the work, and both suck in their own special ways, and I don't enjoy it. So I have decided to figure out another way. It should be fairly easy to crochet socks, because it's a very easy thing to do. But there you go, another one. But I haven't really found a pattern that has the edge stuff. But I can always try out a few patterns and then figure out which one I like the best, or put some stuff together. Because that's what you do when you crochet. I also have a help that is also into crocheting now, which is nice. The same help I was talking about before. She's a nice lady, but I don't know. I feel like I'm still lacking help. Maybe I should just... Well, she asked me last time, compared to her previous person, what am I still missing? But I didn't have the previous help all that long yet either. So I didn't really miss something specific. But I do have a few things that I actually would like to have done. But I will talk to her. And then I have to talk to my boyfriend about it, because I feel like he should know about it. Because he's a sweetheart, but sometimes I forget that I actually need to talk in a relationship. Maybe they'll understand. The things I just talked about. Wanting somebody to actually do the housekeeping together with me on a specific time so it gets done. Hopefully somebody who is actually good at it and who enjoys it. And who can teach me to get stuff done, but mostly to not have to do it by myself and get stuck in the details and have it be annoying. And just have a specific time to get stuff done, and then I can actually concentrate on other stuff the rest of the time. That is just what I'm looking for. And I was hoping the help might be able to do this with me, but I don't think she wants to. I don't think that's her... Well, they're supposed to help me with everything that needs helping with, but it doesn't mean they have to do it by themselves. It might mean they have to actually get somebody else to do it for me. If she is somebody who doesn't... Well, she said to me she is not somebody who likes keeping her house all that tidy either. And that's fine. But means that's probably not something that actually is in her wheelhouse to do. But we might be able to find somebody else who actually likes it and who can actually teach me something. Some people are retired and like helping other people. And some people are very spry. And I'm actually fine with doing harder work. I just hate doing it by myself. I'm actually fine with doing a lot of stuff as well. I don't like doing the dishes. I'm fine with cleaning up the kitchen. I should actually clean up the kitchen. My boyfriend has cooked. It's usually a mess. But tomorrow's another day. We can always do something tomorrow. Although I should actually tidy it up. Otherwise I'm going to have to do it tomorrow morning. Because I have a lot of things to do tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow morning. That's fine. Alright. 1 stack of little pieces of fabric for cleaning purposes. Done. I will fold them a little just to have them stack easier. Because some of them are big. Look at that. Nice stack of stuff. Some of them are big, some of them not so much. Oh, my eyes are hurting because of the pattern though. I'm not gonna fold them all that well. I just want them to be easily stacked. Because they go in a box with other pieces of fabric and it's easier to see on camera, to be honest. I'm getting a visual overload with all the little squares. Also have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. As usual. Let's see how to fold these things. Might just fold them twice. Let's see. One like, yeah, perfect. One like that. One like that. There we go. These ones are just long. Oh, also wide, so let's also fold them twice. I should get the... Actually, I'm gonna put the camera higher up because you can at least see something more. Not much more because there's not much more to see. You can see all the crap on my windowsill. And you can see my lap. There we go. And possibly the back of my head at some point. Yeah, sure. This is probably fine. Alright. Fold in. Little kitty. Did you have a dream and kick the plastic bag, sweetheart? Why are you sitting on a plastic bag? I don't get it. There's something in there that's very soft, so I think that's the reason why he's sitting on there. But I didn't really get around to looking at that, so I don't know what it is. Just saw some floofy stuff sticking out the end. And a very folded, inflated plastic bag that the cat is trying to lie down on. Yes, it is on cat bed underneath the desk. No, why he doesn't want to lie in it. Cats just like other things, I guess. Let's see, these can go in threes, or I'm just gonna stack them up. No, these can go in threes. Bit too much work for something done, but you know. At least I can make a nice pile out of it. Don't know where the other stuff went to though. Had a handful of yarn and it just disappeared. Hoping it didn't go anywhere. I'll check the floor for a quick sec. Like I said, I have exercise today. I did some belly workout and there were all the other exercise machines. Oh, these ones are small. That's fine. Alright. Just a little pile. Oh, yeah. Exercise machines were fun as well. All kinds of physical exercises. I actually did the shoulder press as well, which is a rarity for me. Alright. Fabric's there. This goes there. This is the piece that I might be able to use. Fold that as well. Get out the wires as well. Why not? Well, I'm at it. Might as well. Then at least they don't stick around and everywhere. Should use this as yarn to make other things with, but they're just too short. Alright. Almost. Just a few more. One more, I guess. Right, let's fold this thing. It doesn't have to stand because it's really long, small. I'm not gonna be long because I am tired. I think. Am I tired? I don't know. Being so stressed out has its advantages. Although sometimes I just don't get anything done. Sometimes I get a lot of stuff done. It's crazy. I did so much stuff last Tuesday, and I did so much stuff Saturday, and actually Sunday as well. Yeah, yesterday I did so much stuff. I tidied up pretty much the entire house, which is crazy. And then I went and delivered newspapers for 5 hours after that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes I'm just tired, too tired to do anything. But that's part of life. And that's not because I actually do. I'm not tired after I did a lot of stuff. Well, I am. Not just. What are you trying to do, kitty butt? Yes. Being a pain again. Alright. Alright, this is pretty much the same thing. This is the other side. Gonna check it out. See if I can find out which side is the thinnest. There are a lot of stuff. Yes, this is thin. Alright. Is it still here or is it this side? Yeah, it's this side. Alright. Let's just start somewhere. And if that's not it, we'll take more off. This one. This side feels better. Although not that great. So let's have two little thingies. Don't know if I need to put the pillowcases or do I just need to measure it. I feel like we need to take off a bit more because this still feels thin. I could just show it all. Well, I think this is actually a decent kind of fabric. I could just keep it for other purposes though. But this one actually feels thin all the way, to be honest, which is a shame because I like the fabric. But it still feels thin. I think somebody's going to bed. Let me check. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yes. Boyfriend is going to bed, so I will probably be joining him fairly soon. Where was I? Alright, this was. I think the last piece might be good enough, but I don't think it will be big enough. How much do you need? Something like that. Fine, I'll keep the last part just in case. Pick up one more. Fold the left part first. Just to have it. Hopefully I took off the right part. I don't really remember. It has gotten turned around a bit and probably doesn't really matter. Let's fold this one first and then do the other ones. I can probably get a pillowcase I'm currently using for these kind of things. I don't really buy pillowcases all that often because pillowcases, yeah, sure, they're pillowcases. Because they're expensive. All those things are expensive, and after a little while of use, they usually fall apart. So I hate buying those things. But my mother-in-law buys them for me every so often, so that's fun. At least she has a birthday gift or a random gift in between days. I don't have that much space in the house, so I don't want too much stuff. We don't want too much stuff because we don't have that much space. Alright. Almost. Yes. Yes. Middle. Yeah. And nicely fold it in between these. Get the leftover pieces of yarn out of there. Just so it doesn't really fall out when I'm actually trying to work with it. I'm always scared that the cats will eat the yarn. It's probably not a problem if it's cotton, natural fibers, especially if it's not that thick. I'm always worried. Vet was very adamant that I should not play with things like strings, so strings and shoelaces, because they could get tangled up in their intestines and then they can die, and I don't want my little friends to die because they're my little friends. I would feel bad for the rest of my life if anything were to happen to them that I could have avoided, even though most things are hard to avoid. But making sure that there's no chocolate on the floor and making sure that there's no strings or elastic bands lying through the house in places they can be is very important to me. Even though it always takes a bit of time. Let's see if we can just fold it in 4 pieces or something. They're gonna be big. I might use them as dish rags. They are big enough to be dish rags. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna make it smaller. They're a bit too big for me, so make them a little smaller. 1, 2, and 1. There you go. tear here, 4 at the same time. Tear this one. And tear this one. Alright, it has been torn. Itchy bitches. Alright, I have nothing to talk about, so I'm gonna put something on my headphones again. And I'm gonna finish this, and I'm probably gonna look into the project I was talking about, but maybe not, because I am getting tired and I might just go to bed. My boyfriend said I should keep streaming, but that's too bad, because I don't want to. Let me put on the let's see. Save the playlist, but I do want to watch something specific. Although, yes. I also need to remove some stuff. Because apparently I have watched quite a few episodes of this before. I can't remember. But I do need to make sure I have deleted all the ones that I have actually watched. Otherwise it will become very confusing. Don't mind trying to find one episode in 3, but not in 15. Alright, let's go. Alright. Same goes for this one, I think. Alright, can be cut. There we go. This one has already torn, so let's just keep that as a guideline, otherwise I'll have a cut halfway through. Right, and cut. And cut. And shred, and shred, and shred some more. Shred. These are loose, right? Yes. And these are shred. This one has been shredded. These ones have been shredded as well. Shred, shred, and shred. Shred it. Can I just put it on there? No, I'll fold it. Then it can be stacked easier. Alright, put it to the side. And fold and go. And another one. Shred, fold. And it seems like a lot of work to do this, but I have had a lot of benefit from this. Because you can just make little rags that you can use for anything. And you can throw them away as well. Just a couple of seconds work for each. Alright. And fold. And next. Sorry about the sounds, I'm getting tired. That's all. Fold and away. All right. And next. There we go. And next. failed, and just fold again. Oh, just a few more. This is interesting streaming. Almost done. Almost done with the little things. Come on, little pieces of yarn. There you go. Looks like I had bleach on it at some point. That's a weirdish yellow spot. Bleach spot. Not a pea spot. Different color, I think. Oh dear. Itchy nose. Itchy nose. Still have music? Yeah, we still have music. Alright. feels a bit more sturdy. I don't know which part it was. I thought it was the first part. Might have been the last part, actually. Almost there. Bonk, something fell. Oh, nothing big. Alright. What time is it? I need to keep an eye on it because the cats need to get their food at a specific... Actually, the cats should have gotten their food long before. I think the little one who is in this room just didn't notice. But he's a bit too chunky, so he'll probably be fine. The only problem is I have them get food around this time. Oh, actually, just in an hour. I'm ahead for an hour. So that's fine. I thought he just wasn't paying attention, but I'm just ahead for him. Well, it's gonna be summertime though. Probably in a couple of weeks. The daylight savings time, I mean. English is called summertime. Sounds fancy. It's annoying. But I must admit, a bit more light in the evenings would be nice, even though I hate getting up earlier. Since I wake up at 4 in the morning, usually anyway, lately. Which one? Yes. Almost done with the little pieces of fabric. Does take quite a lot of time. Alright. Bark, bark. Sorry, I was listening to something that had a dog barking. I'm listening to a podcast and I'm trying very hard to not react out loud to the things they're saying because it wouldn't be sensible. And I'd have to explain myself all the time, which is a pain. I'm still listening to Joe Cat Dungeons and Dragons stream. That's a very good D&D stream. It's a first time Balkanus Necrohunt. First series. It's a very good series. Very well, highly somewhat highly produced. There's a lot of custom art, which is nice. And a lot of fun players who have a lot of fun with it. But it is also an online stream. So the people are not together in one room, and that's always sad. I prefer them to be together. Although this one is actually quite good. Would recommend watching. We're still in the mood for a D&D podcast or streams or something. Alright, second to last. This is supposed to be last. All the wires have attached themselves to this one. Alright, let's go. My back is hurting. I washed my hair. Look at it being shiny. So shiny. Shiny. Shiny, shiny. Shiny. Sorry. Got distracted. Alright, these are the leftover bits. These ones I have to figure out, but not today. These are pretty much the same. I'll do that next time. Didn't really get far though. Oh well. Throw this stuff out. Little baggie with stuff to throw out. And these are all the pieces of fabric. Not that much, but it's good enough for quite some time. And these things for if I want to make it into a pillow. Alright. I am going to quit streaming because I'm tired. I have exercised today. I'm starting to feel my hips. My hips and my stomach, belly are starting to hurt. So, Luna, you still here or no? I think your day of work is pretty much done. I'm not gonna set up the crocheting thing because I'm too tired. I will show you the part. I'm gonna add the next skein of wool because I might try crocheting. I actually stabbed myself with a freaking knitting needle. Well, it's not that bad anymore. I just grabbed something in the bag and stabbed myself with it. But I got this far. Let's see. Oh, my man. Got this far and keeps annoying me and keeps going all over the place and keeps making weirdest things on the side. No, it actually looks fine. It might also be the type of stitch. This type of stitch annoys me. You think it'd be better, but it's still annoying. So I'm just gonna leave this one somewhere else, and I'm gonna try with the next yarn to try crocheting it. Putting it away so I don't get stabbed again. That's it for today. I am done. I will be back on Monday next week. I might be back sooner, but probably not because I'm kind of busy trying to sort things out. I'm gonna donate a lot of clothes because I'm gonna try to get rid of stuff. So on Wednesday there's a special store that hands out free clothes to people. So I'm gonna try to get some stuff done before then. And I have a lot of stuff tomorrow. So that's all good. I will see you then maybe Monday at last, and otherwise Maybe sooner. We shall see. Goodbye.